everybody, and welcome to another episode of FMW Purgatory. And we are here live once again with my main man, Jeff Beck. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty goddamn good.
This is going to be a great show. I'm so excited. First match of the night is Malenko with a mystery partner versus the Lees. The Generation. The Lees, a new signing, friends with Larry Bad.
Yeah, those guys were first in the contract with. They get about a six-pack for you non-traditional folks. They get a six-pack every time they show up, and they said they'll work the rest of them. That's good enough for me.
Well, whatever it takes to get new talent here in FMW Purgatory, all the way in Japan, here in the FMW Temple. This man is something else.
Thing that's on my mind, who the hell does he got for tag team partner?
Oh God. Oh my God. Jeff.
So, for anything else, Brandon Johnson, Chris Chaos, y'all better look out. If they decide to go for tag team gold, I might be former tag team champion.
I'm putting in my 2 weeks. We're allowing this. Like what?
We've seen him bleed, so we know he can die. And this 45 underneath my desk says we're gonna be all right. Relax.
Alright, fine. Malenko and Red Mayhem are taking on the Lease. What are their names? Earl and Ed?
Yeah.
Earl and Ed Lease. Friends with the Bads.
Combined weight of 604 pounds. The Generation.
There in the front is Earl, and then with the green flannel on, that's Ed.
Yep, that's I pissed off Ed. I kept calling him Dave. I thought they were here to interview to be referees.
I've been warned that is a birthmark on Earl's neck.
Yeah, don't ask about it, just my talk.
All right, well, Malenko's starting this off with Eddie, but he prefers Ed. And he didn't know what to do, and Malenko did.
Malenko knows exactly what to do. He's really starting to come full circle as a word.
Ed coming in with some lefts and some rights. Oh, look at the strength from Ed Lees. Oh, my. Do they know who they're facing?
I don't think they care. They've seen a lot of horror movies, flushed it down with a lot of beer, and I don't care.
This Ed Lees, he's a strange looking fellow. He's missing some teeth. He's got He's going bald, but he has a ponytail. We have what? Are those pants even washed? It's like they used to be camo, but or maybe they're just that dirty. I'm not sure.
We don't ask too many. All we do is look.
Oh!
That's all we gotta do. Everything else, that's on them.
Ed turned his back to Malenko, and that oh, that turned out dire for him. Snake eyes in the corner, Jeff.
Hopefully Ed here has the good damage again Earl at some point, but I don't think that he's got those.
So what you're saying is, Jeff, is they're a couple rocks short of a full box of rocks.
It's because of a couple rocks. They're a couple rocks short of.
Oh, Earl in the ring, and he collides with Red Mayhem in the ring, and it did nothing. Oh my God, he's got it by the bandana.
Now, this might surprise you, but Earl here is the strong one of the two.
Oh! The head of Earl just pounded off the pavement. Oh, Earl rolls up. Earl got it rolled right into that! Oh my, that was snake-like, viper-like. Go for the cover. One. Kick out by Earl. Oh! Red Mayhem is not someone you want to be in the squared circle with, to the top rope, and this could be it, Jeff. No, he decided not to. Oh, look at that!
I told you, he's a strong one.
Maybe put
Ed, he's on the go against the rock. So he's just go up. That's why I decided to have this hit in the middle of your hand and shake hand type deals instead of an actual contract. Yeah, it works out a lot.
Earl to the top rope, Red Mayhem right there. Look at that! Oh, God!
Yeah, see, that is exactly what it is. Credibility is the effort.
I have one question, Jeff, and oh! Malenko turn this around, and there it is!
Does that answer your question?
The off switch by Malenko was thrown, and Ed's in the ring now trying to... Oh, God, Malenko.
A little bit of snap in that suplex there.
Something has that feeling like playing with your food before you eat it in the air. Or is that just me?
That probably summarizes pretty well what he sees this as. And now we got Red Mayhem tagged in. And Earl, you got to get up and show us your special man strength.
One.
He's a real strength.
Two. Kick out by Earl, who is still in this, overalls and all. Oh, but Red Mayhem.
So, you want to guess who the lawyer was for this meeting that we had?
What's up, Jeff?
Told it was Grandma Lee.
Oh, man. Oh! Oh! Oh, double team by the way. 2, 3! Ed Lease had no idea what to do, Jeff.
Well, what are you supposed to do?
Well, their first match here in FMW Purgatory, and the Lease, they didn't do horrible. They didn't do great.
I mean, they're up against Malenko and Red Mayhem. What's going to do?
I
could totally get the smaller hat.
The question remains is, what are they going to set their eyes on? What is the goal of Malenko and Red Mayhem's partnership?
I mean, if it's not the tag team titles, I don't know what it is.
Joseph has a big part in the reason Malenko's even here in FMW Purgatory, and he's got to wonder if even maybe he made a mistake here.
Well, something tells me that there's a nice little working for that.
Well, we don't got much time to dwell on Red Mayhem and Malenko in the way, Jeff, because here comes a match that is very important. Venom felt like, even though JMR won the triple threat last week, that JMR still has not earned his rematch for the Full Honor title. So tonight, JMR is going one-on-one with Venom himself in a ladder match. If he can grab that briefcase, what is in it is a contract. That contract states that he gets one more chance at Venom for the Full Honor title.
But he has to use it. Can be. He has to use it at the very next pay-per-view, or it's no good.
Well, here he comes. The man known as the original gangster.
And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 248 pounds, the Full Honor Champion, the original gangsta.
Yeah, that's right, the leader of the Hit Squad, the first ever FMW World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Venom, the Full Honor Champion, making his way down to the ring to go one-on-one with JMR, the Maverick of FMW. And the question stands, is JMR ever going to get his hands back on the Full Honor title?
I think he stands a reasonable chance. Let's be honest. This is JMR is the comeback. Just when you think that there is no way for him to get himself back in, he doesn't. But he can't lean too much on that sort of gimmick tonight. He's got to put his money where his mouth is and do everything it takes to snap every buckle off of that gimmick. Or that briefcase grip, if you and get himself his opportunity. He can't rely on his old achievement. He's got to do it again.
Well, here we go, Jeff. The bell has rung. Venom has gotten the upper hand so far by taking out the knee of JMR. You know, no knee, no Maverick elbow, no high flying. Venom showboating maybe a little too early. Here comes JMR from behind.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you, Lee. 2022 is a banner year.
The biggest question I think I have on my mind, Jeff, is exactly what is it going to take for JMR to get... Oh, look at that! Missed! JMR has a chance! No! Venom corrected it real quick there, Jeff. I thought JMR had his opening. It's going to take an opening like that, I think, to really give JMR the time to climb that ladder and get that briefcase.
It is going to take JMR. Well, luckily for him, I think this is the best JMR that I've ever seen.
Oh! Oh! Code breaker! Venom out of nowhere! Look at Venom flipping off the crowd! Up to the top rope. We're about to go old school.
Let's face the facts real quick. Venom is the first FMW World Champion. He didn't retire when he left FMW. He just went and worked another promotion. Not like the guys had time off. It's not like he's beating a has-been legend of FMW. This guy is still active, still in his prime. And JMR is keeping up. Move for move, blow for blow, match. He might be the champion right now, but at the end of the month, he may very well call himself a contender for that champion.
You know, I think you have a very good point, Jeff, and we could be looking at something big to come. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize when they're staring at matches working up the card is, you know, right now this could be what's going on, but here soon, and Venom, oh my God! Oh my God! There it is! There's the moment JMR needed! Oh, but Venom somehow! And back to the leg.
It's too early yet. You can't win the match right now. But you very well could lose the match right now if you don't pace yourself correctly.
Oh! Backstabber, little insult to injury. Oh! Oh! That's slightly connected, Jeff! Oh!
Just enough to be effective.
I got so excited, my adrenaline's running here. JMR had it for 1 minute. I gotta say, I know we're not allowed or not supposed to pick favorites here on the announce table, but I got a big favorite in JMR. I think the kid has heart, the kid has potential, and look at that. Punch to the gut, JMR going to the top. Venom's gonna follow him up. What are we gonna see here? Oh, Venom knocking JMR off. And this is a big moment, Jeff. Oh, my God. Oh, he missed.
That could very well be a big mistake for Venom. He should have just went for the belt or the briefcase.
Oh, my God, Jeff. I am starstruck right now. JMR is he's about to hit the Maverick elbow. No. Oh my God!
Venom got up and he still ate that elbow anyway.
I think you're right, Jeff. I think we're seeing a whole new JMR. The golden standard is literally setting the standard, and he's got a hold of the briefcase! I didn't mean to spill your drink, Jeff. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. Oh, Venom to the top! Oh!
Alright, no wait for the team.
Oh! Right hand. Venom knocks JMR off!
And JMR may have just briefcase for Venom to take here.
Venom is having a hard time getting that briefcase off that hook. JMR getting a moment to get back to his feet. Oh! Oh! Venom let go. Who's gonna walk away? Oh, Venom! Oh, what's Venom doing?
Making this.
Oh! God! And that slam right there, Jeff, dang near took JMR completely out. I mean, I don't think that kid's getting back up.
Kid's got to find a Venom to do it. Come on, kid.
Venom is struggling. Oh! Oh no! No! Oh my God!
Oh, right under the fucking ladder. Oh, shit.
Oh my God!
And that right there might just be the...
Jeff, what?
You can feel it in the entire momentum.
Venom is fighting with everything he's got. Look at that!
Just went for the ladder.
Oh, Jeff, I'm speechless right now. Oh, look at this! Look at that backstabber! Backstabber!
JMR is operating on a whole different level right now.
Maverick elbow!
Venom is down for the count and all. And get the briefcase.
You hear the crowd, Jeff? One more time, they're screaming it, and it's, oh, JMR was gonna give it to him! He was gonna give it to him! JMR from the top, oh my God!
One more time. One more time.
Oh! Oh, JMR might have hurt his elbow. Oh, super kick from Venom! Oh, look at that slam. I don't know what Venom was doing there, but here we go, top rope. Elbow of his own. Oh, look at this, back to the top. Venom again. Jeff, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it's all changed, and Venom went from being on the offense. Oh, God! Oh, God, he missed! Venom slipped! Venom slipped off the ladder!
And JMR taunted him as he was getting to his feet. And then threw him outside the fucking ring. Holy shit.
And somehow Venom to his feet. Venom inside the ring. Venom climbing the ladder. Oh, JMR almost had it. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen, Jeff?
It's come down to this. First man to make a mistake is Venom.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Both men are down. Jeff, I think, oh, what's Venom doing? Venom, don't do it! Oh my God! The crowd all on their feet. I haven't heard them be quiet this whole match, Jeff. This whole match. JMR somehow back to his feet. Venom. Oh, what's this? Oh my God!
Come on, kid. Now you gotta get up.
Did you see how JMR landed? It did not look great, but somehow he made it back to his feet. The Maverick is up. Venom is down. The Maverick is climbing the ladder. The Maverick has the briefcase. Venom's trying to get back to his feet. It's not looking good. Oh, Venom! JMR got it!
And he waited until Venom was at his feet to make sure JMR was right inside.
What a match! What a match, Jeff!
And now JMR can walk back to the dressing room and look at everybody and say, follow that.
What a match by JMR, but the show is not over. No, no, no. The show is not over because the show is still going.
Contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Extreme Championship.
Well, we're about to see a long-time rivalry kick off here. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to go ahead and fill you in. Larry Bad is the uncle to Triple C. A long, long time ago, Larry Bad owned a company named Hardcore Wrestling Alliance. HWA was purchased by Triple C at a family discount when Larry Bad was ready to retire from being the owner and booker. Triple C immediately took the company from exactly where it was to, well, we'll say, he completely changed it. The whole Larry Bad's look, and Larry Bad has been pissed ever since. They've had a hell of a brawl once before, but it looks like they're about to go again. Triple C in his new attire, the best ever. Well, not old. It's old. It's not new. It's old, but. For the Extreme title, Larry Bad and Triple C about to go one-on-one, and I think the question on everyone's mind is, are you going to be able to follow JMR versus Venom? Okay.
Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 332 pounds, Larry Bad.
62-year-old Larry Bad.
And introducing the champion from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, weighing in at 327 pounds. He is the Extreme Champion.
Triple C handing over the Extreme title. Larry Bad now. Not taking his eyes off Triple C. Didn't even look down. The referee showing the belt, and this one's about to go. The bell has rung. Triple C versus Larry Bad. Oh, Larry Bad starting it out with a nice move. The 62-year young man taking on Triple C, who's 28 years old. Into the ropes. Larry Bad into the ropes himself. Throwing off. No! Ducked under it. Triple C. Triple C did not miss with that one. Headbutt to the back of the head. Larry Bad rolls out. And again, Larry Bad. No, Triple C headbutt again. Larry Bad right to his feet. Lock up. Triple C. Oh, slammed down hard by Larry Bad. Uh-oh, Jeff. Oh, God. Oh! Larry Bad looking under the ring for a weapon. He has a chair. He looked Triple C right in the eyes. Remember, these guys are related. That's his uncle. That's his nephew. Oh, kick to the face. Oh, he missed with that one. Oh, Larry Bad with two quick right hands. Oh, and a big boot. And busted open Triple C. He's got the steel chair. Oh, God. And this extreme match just went to the next level with the steel chair being brought in. Oh, Triple C trying to fight his way out of the corner, but Larry Bad takes control and oh, knees. Oh, God. Larry Bad looked like he took a minute to decide if that's well, oh, and he broke it across the back of Triple C. Kendo stick brought out. Triple C trying to make his way back to his feet. Oh! Larry Bad giving it to Triple C. Broke the kendo stick. Going for the cover. Not even a one. Triple C somehow still with us. Larry Bad pulling Triple C to his feet. Oh, another big boot. One. Kick out by Triple C again.
Not done yet to Triple C. They get the job done. Larry Bad's got to do more. He's got to stay on the task and not let himself get bothered by it.
I think the biggest problem, Jeff, is Triple C needs to get in some offense. Right now, Larry Bad is taking him to town. Oh, he missed. Oh, what's this? Oh, God! Things are not going well for Triple C here tonight. We could have a new Extreme Champion.
Wouldn't he be the oldest Extreme Champion of all time?
I can guarantee that one. Now, if anyone remembers 2019, these two dang near killed each other. I mean, Mama Bad was in the back, or Grandma Bad, whatever you want to call her, was in the back. Pat Bad, Larry Bad's wife, was in the back just begging for management to stop the fight. Blood was everywhere. I mean, oh, it was bad. To his feet after trying to get a sledgehammer. Uh-oh, Larry Bad with that steel chair. What's he waiting for, Jeff? Oh, God!
He's just waiting for him to turn around, Lee. Throws him inside the ring. Let's not forget, there's still that table in there. That could come into play at any point.
Sledgehammer missed. Triple C just turned Larry Bad inside out.
That has some rage behind it.
Oh! Triple C trying to break the arm, Jeff. Oh, what's this? Oh, crucifix!
Under the table. That's not the flat end.
Oh, Triple C with the sledgehammer. Triple C going to town on Larry Bad. Triple C is a maniac right now.
All of those years of race. Unforked once more.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out again.
If the old man would have another pretty big that off put him down.
Oh! Larry Bad with a clothesline of his own. Oh, he's going old school, Jeff. Oh God! Table set up in the ring, and things are not looking good for Triple C.
No, they're not, and they just got to looking even worse.
1, 2. Kick out again. Triple C somehow.
He's not the Extreme Champion for nothing.
Oh God!
That defeated Malenko.
1, 2.
I think they've done that.
I mean, Triple C bleeding from both sides of his head. One of them maybe even be his temple, Jeff. You might want to know. Oh, that let someone know in the back. Triple C not looking good here against Larry Bad. What's going on here? Oh! It's like Larry couldn't decide what he wanted to do.
None of that looks comfortable, Lee.
Oh, God!
Especially that.
Where's Larry Bad going?
I have no idea.
Triple C needs a lot of things right now. I don't want to make a list for y'all, but things are not looking good. Oh, what's Larry doing? Oh, God. Oh, Triple C kicked it out of his hands. Oh, Triple C! Here we are on the ramp. Larry Bad. Oh, what's he looking for? No, 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 no! The last ride!
On the stage?
Oh, God!
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
He's not done yet.
That's your nephew!
You there, nerd. Come here.
Triple C picking up Larry Bad. Oh, God! Biting the back of the head and then an uppercut. Oh, Triple C building up momentum, and this could be the moment that the tide changes in the favor of the EOP Wise Man, the total package, the best ever Triple C. And look at this. stretching Larry Bad out. Trying to break him in half is Triple C. Oh, but getting out of it, Larry Bad. Larry to his feet, Triple C, oh! Right hand take Triple C right out of it. Oh, that kendo stick. Oh, God! Larry Bad happy with himself. He's bleeding from what looks like his eye socket, maybe his nose. Triple C's bleeding on both sides of his face, around his temples, maybe an eye. Things are hectic here. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, I thought we had a new Extreme Champion. Triple C somehow kicked out. Right hand from Larry, 2, 3. Oh, he went for another one, but Triple C reversed. Triple C somehow suplex.
And we're doing for life. And the wise man has the old man exactly where he wants them.
Crucifix!
There's the crucifix.
Oh my God, Jeff! 1, 2, no! Triple C is in absolute disbelief right now. He has no idea what left in the tank his uncle has. His uncle trying to get back to his feet. Oh my God! And another crucifix!
That could be awesome, probably.
Oh, and Triple C yelling at the referee. The referee better be careful. I mean, that could be his job. Oh, look! Oh, God!
Went for the diving headbutt. Nobody home.
Oh!
Oh, my God.
I don't know what that was, Jeff, but it somehow kept Triple C in the running here. Oh, Triple C.
Gone and touched the chair now.
Oh, he second guessed whatever he was gonna do.
You could call that the best power bomb ever.
And Triple C beat Larry Bad with the power bomb. I mean,
What a hell of a match.
someone said, can you match JMR and Venom's match? And Triple C and Larry Bad said, hold my beer. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I still don't know if it beat Venom and JMR, but an incredible match nonetheless. Uncle and nephew fought once again. FMW Purgatory. You guys got something special tonight.
Here is your winner, and still Extreme Champion, C.
Well,
Here we are, Lee.
Rich Money Enterprise making their way to the ring. And there's a big question. We've seen two members of the 4-member group leave Kings of Chaos, Braxton and Butcher, that only leaves Brandon Johnson and Chris Chaos. Chris Chaos has said some things online and on social media and whatnot, and he's mentioned that, you know, it could be anyone from his past, even a member of EFED Elite. And now we wait, and the music's about to hit. And oh my God! Oh my God! It's Daniel Roberts! It's a member of EFED Elite. Daniel Roberts, Brandon Johnson, Chris Chaos. I don't know if this is the new version of the Kings of Chaos or not, but with Daniel Roberts here in FMW, I think big things are going to change for the KOC. And they're mocking Rich Money Enterprise too. Incredible. Incredible. They are putting Bruno in the ring against Chris Chaos first, and look at Rich hop down to inspect. Oh! Oh, and looking right in their faces as he stretches Bruno, Chris Chaos.
You know, I think that Rich sees the same thing that I see. Because it looks to me like Seth Rollins done changed his name and gained a lot of weight.
Oh my God! Knee by Bruno, and now Bruno going after Chris Chaos. I think these men have strict orders here. Oh, he took Chris Chaos off the thing, but not before he got caught by Brandon Johnson. Oh, right hand from Bruno just laid out Brandon Johnson. Oh, look at that! Bruno ducked it! Corner.
Got him in the corner. Here we go.
What is Bruno looking for here? Oh my God!
Whoa! That's an inventive way to do a snake eyes.
Oh! Bruno is an odd one for sure. I don't know where Rich exactly found this guy, but he's definitely a little kooky.
He's more effective than most. He's holding up with Brandon Johnson right now. We got Garrett.
Garrett Fuller, or as we're supposed to call him here on commentary, Hulk in the ring now. Oh my! Brandon Johnson might have just turned this around, go for the cover. One! Oh, Chris Chaos and Rich just locked up, and Chris Chaos got the better part of it. Hulk just missed with a massive right hand. Johnson just turned Hulk around, and look at this. What's Johnson doing? Oh my! Go for the cover! Kick out by Hulk.
Still a little bit too early in this match to be going for the pin.
Oh, what's this? Oh, and he took out Rich! Oh, and Hulk from behind taking out Brandon Johnson. Rich is making sure that he is involved in this match, Jeff.
It's so hard to find good help. But so far, these two glorified security guards.
I think you could say that again, Jeff, because Bruno is somehow found a weakness to Brandon Johnson, or maybe he's just got, oh, look at Rich again, in the ring, ticked off. Oh, he decided to leave. Oh, wait, what's Rich doing? Jeff?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, God. Daniel Roberts throwing Rich back to his side. Hulk and Bruno working on Brandon Johnson in the ring. Oh, and Rich now has Roberts. I don't think Chris Chaos or anyone is noticing what's going on here. Daniel Roberts is, what? Rich has a steel chair. Rich has a steel chair. No, Rich, don't! Oh my God! The referee's seen it!
What an absolute disgrace.
On Daniel Roberts' debut, Rich just assaulted him with a steel chair. Well, it's time for our main event, Jeff. Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone watching at home and everyone here in the audience tonight. You were promised a 3-on-3 tag match, and I feel like you were just robbed of that.
No, they were.
Well, Braxton has a chance tonight.
Indeed he does. Rich can't stand to be one up, can he?
I don't know what's going through the mind of Rich. I have no idea what just happened.
But I do know what is on Braxton, and that is victory.
Very true. Michael Braxton, or just known, I guess, now as Braxton, but Joseph has been reminding us Michael Braxton in the ring now, and he's going one-on-one with a member of the Brainbuster Academy, Isaac Irving.
I hope he is ready.
Oh my, what?
Boy's been earning himself some paychecks that he needed to do done.
Still covering his face, no longer in the orange jumpsuit with the numbers that everyone thought was weird and may have called a lot of authorities in the U.S. and we may have a lot of mail involving this issue. But nonetheless, Isaac Irving making his way out to the ring now.
Yeah, we had to deal with some calls. There were people that thought he was just a convict.
Is he?
I got papers that say he isn't.
Good enough for us. Making his way to the ring, Isaac Irving. Oh, look at that! Isaac Irving under the rope, and this is one of the things that makes this man so scary.
You never know exactly what he's going to do. But all you do know is he's being trained by the Grand Champion. And that can only mean bad things for you in the ring.
Well, we know if he hits you with that wing cutter, it's all over. And look at that spine buster. Go for the cover. No.
Can't be too upset. Got to stay focused. He's got to keep Braxton on the back foot.
Braxton thought he was going to be able to manhandle Isaac Irving this early in the match, and Isaac is showing him a thing or two, and look at the strength of Isaac Irving.
He was regularly benching 400 pounds in prison.
Oh, straight off the mat, Isaac Irving going for a running power slam. Might have been a 1 count, might have kicked out right before it. Braxton still in this.
But for how much longer?
No one is kicked out of the wing clipper yet, I don't believe. So the question is going to be is if Isaac Irving can hit that, is this match going to be over? Oh, God.
That's the $1,000,000 question.
Oh, missed with the knees. And Isaac Irving lying right there. He's going for a nice power bomb. Kick out at 1 on Braxton.
Isaac has done a good job so far of weathering the storm, but he's got to keep it up. He's got to stay on task. Can't get it.
I think you can kind of tell who all Isaac has been working with. I think I can see a little bit of Joseph in there. I can see a little bit of the Michaels. You know, whoever's going to the Brainbuster Academy. Oh, to the top rope, Isaac Irving! Oh my God! What in the hell was that?
That would be called a senton bomb, Lee.
Oh, that ramp. That's where Isaac Irving is taking Braxton. You know, something tells me that maybe... Oh, God! Isaac has some intentions. And maybe he was relayed some info by Joseph Robinson to really injure Braxton, because what's about to happen here? No, 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 no. No, no. God!
This is right where that Extreme Rules match wound up just a short while ago.
The blood of Triple C and Larry Bad still in those grates. Oh!
That is one thing you can't do between matches is power wash the face.
Isaac Irving is in the ring and he is happy with himself.
You hear the 10 count, but in FMW there is a 20 count. We must remind you.
Oh. Oh! Oh, Isaac Irving to the top rope, Jeff.
Bad intentions. Second senton bomb of the East. And Isaac is going right back to...
Somehow, Braxton still kicked out at 1.
Oh. And just like that, it seems Braxton has taken the match for himself.
Isaac Irving right back to his feet. Look at Braxton dodge that. And now he has him. But back to his feet again. Isaac Irving rushed him into a corner. Braxton is staying on him. Braxton. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Roll up.
The corner.
Oh. Oh, Jeff.
There's the Braxton side going for the pin.
And only a
Not
1
enough.
count.
He's still one of very few men, Isaac Irving is, who have kicked out of that move.
1.
Stuck up a roll on the control one.
Oh, what's this? What's this? Wing cutter! Oh my! The wing clipper just hit, and Isaac Irving made a fatal mistake. He didn't go right for the cover.
He wanted to follow up. And who can blame him for wanting to be absolutely sure this is Michael Braxton? This isn't Duke Dyer.
Oh, knees! Knees! He hit him with the knees!
There's the mistake right there.
DDT!
Faked him out, went for a DDT. Beautiful.
Stop!
To the top, there's the double stomp. Rolls him up. 1, 2.
Oh. So close. Braxton. Oh, he went to kick him, but Isaac caught it. This is the danger zone.
What a big spine buster. Going for the pin. 1, 2.
Barely.
Give him something big, guys. Give him something big.
Oh, Isaac is not happy. What the? Isaac is losing it.
He can't do that right now. He's got to stay focused. For reasons like that.
Braxton missed. Oh, but he didn't miss that!
There it is.
And Braxton somehow, some way, survived the wing clipper and put down Isaac Irving.
But at what cost to his body? In what kind of shape will he be come Stampede?
I don't know if it matters, Jeff, but one thing is for sure. We have a #1 contender for the grand title. Guys, this is all we have for you tonight. I'm Lee Dark.
I'm Jeff Beck.
And we'll see you on the next one. Peace!